Hello everybody, welcome to this tutorial.
Okay, we will continue actually our series of topics and study and analyze the software architecture of software of autonomous system. In this class, we will study the static model. So let's start. So we'll start with an introduction about the static model, and then we will go for some basic knowledge in class diagram. Since you already know what's the class diagram and how we use it, we just do a few information about it. And our target is to learn how to build the conceptual static model and the context class model. So as we say, today is the second phase, which is analyzing model, analysis modeling. After we learn how to build the requirement modeling and how to develop the use cases for autonomous system, today we'll learn how to study the internal and the external classes of the system. Okay, in analyzing the model, we have two steps. The first step is developing the static model, and the second step developing the dynamic model. So in static model, we just mm, study the structure of the system, the objective, the static, the external devices, also the interaction between these classes and devices or devices. So in static model, actually, we build the classes of each external devices. We represent each classes or each device as classes. So we need to study the class diagram of the system, and then we build on this class diagram and develop the conceptual diagram and the context diagram. So as we see from the UML today, our topic will be under the class diagram, but as we say, we will learn some improvement version of the class diagram. So here, what's the class diagram? As we say, I don't want to go for any details of the class diagram, just an overview. But what the class diagram? Actually, the class diagram you can see is as a template to represent the structure of the system, the structure of the entities of the system, the structure of the devices or the use cases of the system. So here more about, as we say, it's just a template. So the classes will be something like the person, places, printer. So all of this is a classes. The object actually is an instance of this object, of these classes. Just here the attributes of the classes. It's the properties of this class, the name of this class, the ID of this class. So some information about the classes, about the class. The methods and the operation actually is the what you can see the action that can be done using this on this class or on these attributes. Here's how the classes look like. The class name, the attributes, and then the methods. As in this class, we will not use this full description. Just for simply, we just use the class name. Here, how it looks like. The class name and then the attributes and then here is the methods or the operation. Here is the relation and then also the multiplicity of these relations. So here the feasibility we can say is the level of this the level of the properties of the methods. Is it public, protected, private? As also the relation, we have many type of relation, but the three relations we have three relations: association, generalization, aggregations. Each one is have some information or some profile. So the basic relation is the associations. So if you have any two of classes, so the relation between them is, we can say, is the normal one is association relation. For example, for the patients and medicals, the generalization actually is kind of some, for example, as a person and the employee. Yeah, we can say is the employee is kind of the person. Here another example. Aggregations actually is part of like the patient and medical history, or like wheel and cars. So the wheels is part of the cars. The multiplicity actually, what we mean by the multiplicity is the how many instances of this class is linked with this class. So as you see here, it's one to many. So we have many type of this multiplicity. It can be, for example, one to one, exactly one, or zero to, for example, too many and zero. So here is the how the classes is connected with each other. So here we have an activity. I want you to build the class diagram, just the class diagram for school, for this system, for school management system. The school is contains the school itself, department, the course, student, and instructors. So how these classes is connected with each other, and what type of the relation should have, and also what type of the multiplicity. Okay, this the first part of our class for today. See you in the next part.